I used to take my t-shirt out, but then at that age, I think then slowly I would say 15 to 18 or 19 kind of. I used to play a lot of football, and then there were one team has to take the t-shirts off, and I had to take the things off. So glad I can wear anything I want. Before I could not. I used to wear only printed t-shirts, loose ones.
When did you first notice it? What did you see?
See, firstly, I was a kid. I think I was 11, 12-ish. And somehow the thing started, I got the pain. It started with the pain on both of my nipples. And then all of a sudden, slowly, it started to grow. And it got hard when I was back then, when I was a kid. It got hard, but then I was like, okay, I did not share it with anyone, neither with my friends, my family, no one. I was just feeling a bit awkward. And slowly, with the time, I could see it was paining to the maximum. And then slowly, it started to grow and grow and grow. But I never spoke with anyone about this thing. It was horrible days.
So, any reason why you could not, really speak out about it? I mean, was it related to shame about, because as a man, you usually feel, no, my chest is something that we should not, especially in your younger age, when you're like in your teens or in your 20s.
See, I would say, in the beginning, okay, when I was a kid, when this thing started, I was still very thin, okay, and still it started to, pop out. But then I did not care so much. I could still feel uncomfortable, but not to the maximum, So I used to go to play sports and everything. And then I used to play football. I used to take my t-shirt out. But then at that age, I think then slowly I would say 15 to 18 or 19 kind of. I used to play a lot of football, And then there were one team has to take the t-shirts off, and I had to take the things off. And then somehow, my friends who used to play with me, they used to make fun of it. Hey, I cannot say the words. Yeah. But anyways, I was feeling uncomfortable, and then slowly, slowly and gradually, I stopped to play the sports just because I had to take my things off and to hide from my friends. And then there was one point that the sports are gone, so you have to start working. So basically, all the journey was, it went by, and now I'm 33. So can you imagine? It's like I was 12, 13ish kind of that this thing happened, and 33, so 20 years I bared it. I bared it to the maximum, and I cannot put it into words. What I went through. It was quite shameful for me. I would say also until the day of my operation, even before the operation. Always, now I do not live in India, but somewhere else. So basically, we got winter and summer. During the summer times, it's like you have to be out. You have to be out when you're off. So out as in you have to jump in the pool, or you have to go to the beach. You have to go to the lake. But me, I always have to avoid. So basically, I used to do all the other activities with my friends, with the same friends. I was not going in the water. So somehow, I could not communicate with them, and they never spoke with me about this thing just because they would interfere in my personal space. So I was always, getting eaten up, and somehow it was too much for me. So basically, before coming to India, I thought about it. Okay, I collected some money, I got some savings. I researched about the surgery. I looked and then I found you, thank God. Being abroad, and okay, when you compare with abroad and India, of course India is a bit cheaper compared to there. So of course, I wanted to come here and do the surgeries, but I was still not trusting this place. That firstly, it is in India. Maybe it's a scam. Secondly, even if it's not a scam, how can I trust you? But somehow, I went through your videos and all the things. I had that kind of fear, But then when I met you, I did that. Oh my God! Thank God! Thank God I did that. I swear, I would really, really, really recommend the people. You know, if I what I have seen, I've read a lot of stories about these things. You know, videos. I've watched a lot of videos, stories, and stuff. Whenever I saw these things or read about it, I could always image myself in their stories. And what I feel, if this video goes to the person, you know, I'm very sure that this person would also have the similar kind of story like mine. I really hope that that things gets better for everyone, and I feel confident now. I'm so glad I can wear anything I want. Before I could not. I used to wear only printed T-shirts, loose ones, or printed shirts, also loose ones. And you know, I used to go to the gym. I mean, I still go to the gym, but I gained my muscles, I gained everything. But then at the end, what was there was a bad shaped chest. How to deal with it? I tried everything. I mean, of course, not the surgery, not the operational stuff, but of course the rest, everything, diet, gym, nothing worked, nothing. that was the worst nightmare, you know, and it's never impossible. So that's why I chose this path, and thank God I chose this path. Yeah.